Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alana Blanchard and
I'm Jack Freestone.
and we wanted to come and you'll probably take over on much of the thing.
Okay, you go do the intro. Figure out our tips and oh yeah, no, I'm just rambling.
Yeah.
Go, you take over. Babe, you're making me feel so awkward.
I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna intro us and then you're gonna tell us what we're doing.
Okay.
We'll just restart.
Okay.
It's fine. On how to tell people how to.
Okay, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack Freestone and this is...
What is this so bad?
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jack Freestone and laughing right next to me is...
I'm Alana Blanchard. We're trying to do an intro for a while, so we're just laughing at ourselves.
Okay, today we've got a really special episode. This is really cool because it's very dear to our hearts.
And we get a ton of questions on this, so it's kind of something that we've been wanting to make for you guys.
Yeah, so this is our tips and tricks and our insights to helping you become a better surfer. So this video will primarily be focused for the beginner surfer to the intermediate. Basically, if it's your first time grabbing a surfboard or you've surfed a handful of times, this video is for you. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the right board. Coda. So again, if it is your first time going surfing, or if you surfed a handful of times and you're a beginner, I would advise to stay away from the short board and the mid-length and just primarily focus on the long boards. I would primarily focus more so on a soft top, which is a long board with a soft surface. The good thing about a soft top long board is it's going to have a lot of foam in it. It's got a softer surface, so there's a lot more room for error. And it also, you know, it has that off chance of flicking up, hitting you or hitting someone else. It kind of takes those away. So it's not as dangerous. Next step, ocean awareness. So when we take Banks for a surf, and he's the perfect person to describe because he's on a beginner level and he's also young. The main elements we look for is in the ocean is calmness. We also assess the riptides, the currents. We look for wave height, and we're looking for broken waves, meaning whitewash. We're not looking for big open-faced, unbroken waves. We're looking for waves primarily 1 to 2 foot, which is around, you know, ankle to shin high. And they're primarily the best waves for a beginner to learn in.
Okay, so the next thing we are going to talk about is the pop-up and pretty much getting into the wave.
First thing would be staying centered over your board. Don't be too far forward or too far back. You want to be in a nice centered position. The next step is paddling. Keep your hand in a cupping motion. That is going to help you project forward. There are many stages of the pop-up. Primarily, you want to be in a centered position straight away, and you want to be nice and low. Compression is key, but that doesn't happen for everyone, especially first surf or if you're a beginner. Sometimes it takes a little bit of adjusting and getting used to. So there is such things as a 2-stage pop-up where you're not actually getting to your feet straight away. You like kind of crawl to your knees, and then you get to a compressed position.
What I always talk about with beginners is definitely practice on the beach. You can take it as slow as you want, or you can try to pop right up to your feet. And I don't think you should be ashamed of doing this. I think it's a really good way to practice and excel yourself forward into the actual fast movement of the pop-up. Once you got it down, then I would say practice going as fast as you can, because the faster you can get to your feet, the faster you're going to be going down the line. Again, on positioning, you don't want to be too far forward because you will nosedive and go forward, or if you're too far back, you'll be pretty much pushing water and you won't be getting onto a wave.
You want to maintain a low center of gravity. If you're standing too upright, the lightest little nudge is going to knock you straight off. So compression and being centered are the main things you look for in your pop-up. Another thing to talk about is when you're in the water and a wave is coming your way, is how do I either get over it or get under it. The perfect thing to do for this is the turtle roll. And the turtle roll means basically just flipping your board over so the bottom of the board is facing up and the deck is kind of underwater. And what that will do is allow the water to run straight over the deck, and then you can just flip the board back over and get on your merry way paddling again.
The other thing you can do is bail your board. Sometimes I take this route because if a wave is too big to turtle or even duck dive, and maybe we'll talk about duck diving in the future, but for now, bailing is definitely a way to go. But the one thing you want to make sure is you're not bailing into somebody or throwing your board on somebody, because that's very dangerous. So you always want to make sure you check your surroundings.
I was almost out the back and I saw Lana get a really good one. And she went to pull in and a guy like jumped off his board and kind of, I don't know if he pushed it or it just got taken straight into Alana and she ran straight over it, which is probably the worst thing you can do in surfing. Is if someone's on a wave, you never get off your board and just let it go.
But I kind of do like bailing. I'm a bailer myself, so.
And don't get me wrong, there are places and ways to bail. You don't bail on an open face clean wave when someone's coming at you.
I've actually had some scary moments just recently where someone bailed their board into me while I was surfing, and yeah, it can be a scary moment. So definitely check your surroundings and bail appropriate. We are going to end this here. We don't want to confuse you guys too much because you can go into so much detail about surfing. It really is a tricky sport, and that is one thing to keep in mind is don't get down on your guys' self. Stay positive and just have fun with it, because that's pretty much the only thing you can do with surfing. It's there to make you happy, and it can also make you frustrated sometimes too. We've
just
had
like
our
every
moments.
sport, everything else.
So just know, even like us as pro surfers, we get frustrated, but it's also the most amazing thing. So that's why we wanted to share with you guys, and we hope these tricks and tips
and
help
pointers,
you guys.
yeah, we hope they help.
And maybe next time we can do more of an advanced / intermediate level. So yeah, let us know if you guys like this video, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe.